Here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy, Big Major. Welcome to another edition of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of the channel, Big Major, man. Real simple show. We're going to go ahead and get off into it. We're going to talk about um, the projected startups. And if I want to stick with that lineup, or if I want to make my own different lineup, you guys can put down in the chats what you guys want in the lineup. But I'm going to read the what the projected lineup would be for this start of the 2026 season. So before I get into it, let me go ahead and give a shout out to those who have already showed up to the channel. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to my nephew H. Davis at first. You know what I'm talking about? Let me go ahead and give a shout out to him. Said, what it do, Unc? Like, share, subscribe to the channel. What y'all waiting on? Head over to Lakers in 5. Subscribe there and hit that like button. Same with Laker Girl 36 along with Mooch Entertainment. Hey, look, listen. It's getting really old, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting really old. We shouldn't have to tell you these things. Go subscribe to those guys right now. You know what I'm talking about? Speaking of Lakers in 5, there he is. DJ said rated R for reviews. He's showing up as rated R for reviews. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ. Please go subscribe to Rated R for Reviews. That's DJ's channel. And they also subscribe to Lakers in 5. You know what I'm talking about? You talk about the best in Laker content. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let nobody tell you otherwise. You know what I'm talking about? That's where I go when I want to get some knowledge and information on something, man, or just to get some fire takes. You know what I'm talking about? I know that there's no other place I want to be. You know what I'm talking about? I leave church early to go over there. You hear what my brothers and sisters is talking about. You understand what I'm talking about? So go subscribe to Lakers in 5 right now. Micah Alexander, there he is. He said, hey, man, what up? What up? Man, I appreciate you. Thank you for showing up to the channel. You know how we do it, man. You know how we does this. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Mike Alexander, appreciate you for showing up, man. Thank you for always coming over here supporting your boy. Now I'm talking about Cuzzo. There he is. I was waiting on him. You know what I'm talking about? I know Cuzzo's going to be one of 5 of the first people up here. You know what I'm talking about? Cuzzo. Ladies and gentlemen, I go Chris Cuzzo, a.k.a. Go James, a.k.a. Let me cook this brother right quick. But I know him as simply Cuzzo. Can't nobody else call him that but me. You understand what I'm talking about? Michael Alexander says, Big Major, aka King Tap Out. Hey man, you know how he does this. You know how he does this. You understand what I'm talking about? Lakers all day dope, man. Appreciate you for showing up to the channel. As always, man, I got to go ahead and get you that wrench, man. You showed up more than a couple times now. I don't know what I'm doing. You got to remind me of these things. Y'all know I'm an old man. You understand what I'm talking about? Lakers all day. That's how we does this. H. Davis says we have 83 subs, man. I had 84 the other day. I guess somebody left or whatever the case may be. But I do appreciate the 83 subs. I appreciate the 5 people watching me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and tell your friends, your family members, your loved ones about it. You know, tell the rats and roaches in your house about it. You understand? This is how we does it over here. So let's go ahead and get off into it. Y'all know what the topic is. The topic is projected starting lineup for the 2025-26 season, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what's being projected as of now. But then, of course, we could talk about which would y'all swap things out, would y'all change it, or whatever the case may be, and we'll talk about that. Oh, you've been on vacation? Hey, that's good, man. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Glad you made it back safe, and you've been able to be up here and enjoy the show with us, nephew. So I'm glad you had fun, bro. Glad you're back. So let's go ahead and get off into it. As it stands right now, and y'all can tell me if you guys will make any changes or whatever the case may be. But as it stands right now, barring any trades or anything significant happening or coming up, barring any of those things like that, right now, our starting lineup is Luka at the point, Austin Reeves at the 2 guard. They got LeBron up here at the 3, and Rui at the 4, and D8 at the 5. Now, of course, I'll rearrange that around and put LeBron at the power forward position or whatever the case may be, which would be a natural position for him. I mean, he could play the small forward, but He's getting a little up in age and a little long in the tooth. So I would definitely rearrange that and put LeBron at the 4. So then it would be Ayton at the 5, LeBron at the 4, Rui at the 3, Austin Reeves at the 2, and Luka at the 1. Now, question I got to ask to the people in the chat. What would y'all change it differently as of right now? You know what I'm saying? Barring any trades, of course. This is before we get any trades like or not trades, but any free agencies or whatever the case may be. Like, we've already heard that Bradley Beal is on he's on the block. I'm hearing Malcolm Brogdon is up there. You know what I'm talking about? I'm hearing just a bunch of different people, but those are the main guys. And you still got Wiggins out there, whatever the case may be. So barring we get any of those guys, which part of the starting lineup would you change? The projected starting lineup would you change? So once again, we got Luka at the 1, Austin at the 2, Rui at the 3, LeBron at the 4, D Ayton at the 5. For me, of course, Luka's going to start. That's the 1. Of course, LeBron's going to start. That's 2. That's the 4. And then, of course, D Ayton is going to start because that's our viable center that we've been looking for. So Luka, LeBron, and Ayton is definitely starting. Who we put at the 2 and at the 3? At the 2 and at the 3, I don't really give a damn. You know what I'm talking about? But as it stands right now, Reeves is our best option. You know what I'm saying? At the 2 or whatever the case may be. But just to put it into further perspective, let's go ahead and look at the roster in totality. We're not talking about the new guys as was added on, with the exception of Jake LaRavia. But so our point guards as it stands right now is Luka, Gabe, and Shake Milton, right? Our shooting guards is Reeves, Jordan Goodwin, and Dalton Connect. Our power forwards is LeBron and Jared Vanderbilt so far. Our small forwards is Rui and Jake LaRavia. You know what I'm talking about? Who will actually kind of be filling in for DFS, Dorian Finney-Smith. And then we got centers, D. Ayton. We got Maxi Kleber. We got Trey Jemison, Christian Coloco. Well, now we know we got Jackson Hayes now. So I would rather have Rui in there at the small forward than to start than Jake LaRavia right now. And he could come in and kind of take DFS's minutes, whatever the case may be. And I would rather have LeBron at the power forward to start than Vanderbilt. Of the shooting guards, we got Connect, Goodwin, and Reeves. Reeves is the best shooting guard option right now. You know what I'm talking about? So definitely keep that the same. We got to keep that the same. And then we got to keep Rui's position, the 3 at the same. So I'm just looking at it like, that's the way I got to look at it like. And I wouldn't change anything, like I said, unless a Bradley Beal comes or Malcolm Brogdon or whatever the case may be, then I would kind of keep things the same. But please feel free as I'm talking to put your projected lineup down there, your starting lineup that you would like to have, just using the players that we have now. Now I'm talking about not players that we project that we might pick up in a buyout or whatever the case may be, but players that you might have right now. You know what I'm saying? That we have right now. Pick those players and you guys make out your lineup down below in the comments, and then I will definitely read them off. But right now, as it stands, Luke at the 1, Reeves at the 2, Rui at the 3, LeBron at the 4, DeAndre Ayton at the 5. So that's what we're looking at now. In other news, we're keeping on the same topic, but in other news, we have their numbers have been selected. You know what I'm saying? We got DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, and Edu Thiero. They've now gotten their numbers. We now know that Ayton is going to wear number 5. We know he wore previously number 2. And then he wore number 22 with Phoenix. He wore number 2 with the Trailblazers, but he's going to wear number 5. Most notably, last worn by Cam Reddish, and then for historic purposes, he's Robert Horry won it. He's had many. He's been a part of 3 championships for the Lakers. So that's it's a big jersey to fill. And Robert Horry's number 5. Jake LaRavia, he wore number 33 when he was with the Sacramento Kings, but obviously number 33 isn't an option because my GOAT, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, wore number 33, and of course the Lakers have retired that number. Also, he did wear number 3 while he played with the Grizzlies. Technically, the Lakers have been kind of holding it out, and I'm hearing word that, you know what I'm saying, when Anthony Davis's career is over, they will possibly retire his jersey a little later. But also Bradley Beal, this is something to watch out for. Bradley Beal might be coming over here, and if he comes over here, more than likely he's going to get the nod to wear number 3. So that's the way I'm looking at it. So more than likely, Jake LaRavia is going to wear number 12 as it stands right now. Most notably, the last person that wore number 12 was my damn nephew, Max Christie. You know what I'm talking about? Vlade wore it back in the 90s. Dwight Howard wore it. And then Shannon Brown wore it as well. So shout out to LaRavia for getting number 12. I think he's going to look real nice in number 12. You know what I'm talking about? Thiero, you know what I'm talking about? Like LaRavia, both wore number 3 previously. In fact, at both of their collegiate stops, first at Kentucky and at Arkansas, Thiero sported that number, but he would now switch to number 1, as we all know. D'Lo, he was the most recent person to wear number 1, and then Caron Butler and Jordan Formar both wore number 1. So that's definitely what we're looking at. You know what I'm talking about? So that's where we at with it. Those are the numbers they're going to wear. Let me go back up to the chat and see what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about H. Davis said, I will start Vando for defense. Okay. Damn nephew, thank you for showing up to the channel. Jada Scorpio. He says, yo, what's good? Salute, chat. Salute, nephew. Thank you for showing to the channel. Laker Girl 36. There she is. Go subscribe to her channel right now. Leave from here, go over there, subscribe, and then come right back. You understand me? She says, salute, major bro. Hit that button. Subscribe if you are new. Yes, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm talking about? I don't go live much, but I'm starting to do so now. You know what I'm saying? This still is like a bare bones channel, but I really do appreciate all the subs and likes that I give to the channel. All right. Go James. Cuzzo says Jameson not on that list. Yeah, as it stands right now, man. I don't know what he's doing, but hopefully we get it together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm reading from this site now. Tell y'all the source. AS Basketball Sources. So I'm reading from that, and the writer is Andy Hall and Edward Gonzaga. So those are the writers. So that's what I'm going off of. Lakers all day. I think we all have the same lineup. Yeah. H. Davis said, I'm gonna go with Luka for the 1, Reeves for the 2, LeBron at the 3, Vando at the 4, and Ayton at the 5. Okay, so he taking Rui out of the starting lineup. Okay, yeah, that definitely will put some defense out there for us. Jada Scorpio is going with Luka at the 1, Beal at the 2, Vando at the 3, Bron at the 4, and then Ayton at the 5. That would be cool, man. I would definitely do Beal if Beal is there, but as it stands right now, he's not. So I'm asking that everybody do their lineup with the people that we have right now as it stands. You know what I mean? So, but I definitely would put Beal in there to start over Reeves. I mean, most definitely, without question. You know what I'm talking about? Lakers all day dope said Big Mage. If you drop that link, let me know. Yeah, for sure. I'm thinking about it, man. But as of right now, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna be me doing the talking. Y'all just fall back and listen. You understand me? Cuzzo said Luka, number 1, Reeves 2, Rui the 3, Bron the 4, and Ayton the 5. You know what I'm talking about? 6-man Bronny. Hey, man, I agree with that. That's the same lineup I got. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how he does that there. Now, when it comes to the 6-man, y'all, I'm going to be honest with you. My 6-man, to be honest with you, and barring any trades or any buyout news or whatever the case may be, if we don't get Beal and we still got Reeves to start, Jake LaRavia would probably be my 6-man, yo. Like, he would probably I mean, he's a sniper. We got a sniper coming off the bench, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get into his numbers in a minute. Again, just in case you guys didn't catch it last time when I did a show on him. There he is, Preach. He said, salute, Major Level Entertainment. Salute, Preach. I don't know why you ain't got no wrench yet, man. What have I been doing with my life? But don't worry, after today's show, I promise you, next time you come up here, your name will be in blue, brother. Your name will be in blue. Shout out to Preach, man. Thank you for showing up to the channel and supporting your boy. You understand me? Go James says, Preach. You know what I'm talking about, with 3 exclamation points. You know what I'm talking about, he wanted to get his word across. Preach. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Preach for showing up, man. Jada Scorpio, my damn nephew, says, my bad, Luca, Thiero, Vando, Bron, Aiden. Oh, man, starting Thiero right off the bat. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, OT730F Doughboy. Do we know that for real or for sure that that Beal is going to the Clippers, or is that what you're saying? We don't know that for sure. Is Beal going to the Clippers? Has he gone to the Clippers, or is that just, you know, your opinion? Shout out to you for showing up. If you're not new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. First of all, let me know down below. Are you a Laker fan or are you another fan? You know what I'm talking about? You're a Laker fan or you're a fan of another team? I want to know that. To Mr. Doughboy. Raider Twan, Raider Tweezy, I like to call him Raider Tweezy. You know what I'm talking about? Said, what's good, fam? Shout out to Raider Tweezy, man. God damn, I thought I gave you a wrench. Don't worry, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you for showing up to the channel, always supporting your boy. Next time you come back over here for the next live, bro, your name should be blue with tool next to your name, brother. That's how he does this. Raider Tweezy, my guy, your guy. Cuzzo says Raider Tweezy. See what I tell you? That's what we call him over here. Ain't no Raider Twan. Raider Tweezy, ladies and gentlemen. When y'all refer to Raider Twan, you call him Raider Tweezy or don't call him nothing at all. You understand me? You tell him I said that. Okay, Doughboy, Laker fan. Oh, man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, Major Level Entertainment. I don't know if you on my little brother's channel, Lakers in 5. If you get a chance, go over there, type in Lakers in 5. Go on YouTube, type in Lakers in 5 and subscribe over there. You want to talk about some Laker content for real, bro? If you really want to come over and join in on some Laker content, giving you that real spiel, you know what I'm saying? That's the place to go to, man. Go over there, like, share, subscribe, some of the stuff over there. And then also, it's a membership over there. You can become a member if you want to, but the subscription, of course, is free. So, you know what I'm saying? We love bringing new people in, man, new recruits, new takes, different ideas and stuff like that, man. So feel free to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my little brother's Lakers in 5 channel, my little sister, Laker Girl 36. Go subscribe to their channels, man. Do it right now. H. Davis says, Raider Tweezy, what it do? You know what I'm talking about? Raider Tweezy getting a lot of love today, man. I don't know what the hell is going on. It must be his birthday or something. Happy birthday, Raider Tweezy, even if it ain't your birthday. You know how he does it on Major Level. Preach. When are you going to have a live broadcast where we can come up and discuss things? I was thinking about doing it today, but this is going to be like a short simulcast, so I'll probably try to make it a priority to do it next probably the next live or whatever, whenever that's going to be. You know, I kind of do these things infrequently, man, because I'll be so busy that I don't come up all the time. But just keep your eyes to YouTube, man, and just hit the notification bell when you do see me setting up a live, whatever. Hit the notification bell so you can get in there, and then I'll let you guys know if I'm going live or not. You know. Jada Scorpio, the Clippers literally went and got players we had on our radar. Lopez, Collins, maybe Beal next. Yeah, I've been hearing about that, man. They trying to copy our playbook, whatever. See, they've been so unsuccessful in they whack-ass careers that they decide, you know what, we go follow the Lakers formula to see what they get. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing else seemed to be working for them. They can't get it out the mud on their own. So they got to come follow us, you know what I'm talking about? And this is why they'll forever be our step brothers and sisters. You understand what I'm saying? The Clippers don't belong in LA. You know what I'm talking about? Go back to Buffalo. You understand what I'm saying? They're copying off of us, man. Taking our players that we discarded and pushed away to the side or whatever the case may be. That's fine. That's fine. Still ain't gonna do nothing this year. It's Lakers in 5 or nothing, baby. Lakers in 5. That's how we do it. Rated Tweezy says, all good, fam. Man, that's the deal, man. I like that. I like that. Your dope boy said, yeah, I'm subscribed to Lakers. Oh, okay, already subscribed to the family, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for subscribing over there to the family. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't subscribed to me, go ahead and subscribe to me. You know what I'm talking about? I do allow people to come up here and cuss when I do my lives or whatever. You ain't gonna be able to get that on a lot of other channels. Certainly can't do it over on Lakers in 5 on Lil Bro channel. But over here, I do let you get your issue off. As long as you're respectful to, the other guests or whatever the case may be. But because you're gonna hear me cuss. You're gonna hear me cuss a lot. Cussing players out, cussing other teams out, cussing fake fans out. You know what I'm saying? Over here, you're going to get the real, unadulterated, raw, and uncut. You know what I'm saying? This is what we does at Major Level Entertainment. And I consider everybody over here my soldiers. You know what I'm saying? This is the Major Level Mafia, and we does gangster shit around here. You know what I'm talking about? Goat James, he says, Cuzzo, with those moves by the Clippers, all they doing is just trying to get more fans because they ain't winning shit for real. Hey, facts. See, look, this is the only way they're going to get from up under our shadow, Cuzzo. They got to leave the state of California. They thought about going to Inglewood, that was going to stop something. No. Get out of here. This is our city. Even if you're moving to Inglewood, it's still L.A. You could go to San Bernardino, we still going to be in L.A. This is the Lakers, baby. Nothing else. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all so far down the list when it comes to like California teams, it ain't even funny. Crenshaw High School basketball team is above those motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But that's the Clippers. They gonna do what they want to do when they want to do it, and that's the issue. You know what I'm talking about? Raider Tweezy, he said, all the young niggas call me Uncle Tweezy. Hey man, that's what they does, man. That's what they need to do. That's what they need to do. I got to call you great. I don't know if I don't know if I'm older than you or not, Raider Tweezy, but I definitely call you Raider Tweezy, man. They call you Uncle Tweezy. I call you Raider Tweezy. If you're older than me, I'll call you Uncle Tweezy too. You know what I'm talking about? If you're younger than me, I'm gonna call you little bro like I do everybody else. You know what I'm talking about? But Raider Twan said, Raider Tweezy said, blessings to everyone. Thank you for showing up to the channel, bro, and always showing love and appreciation, man. Cuzzo said it's Lakers in 5 or no way, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And Major Level Entertainment, aka Big Cuzzo. You understand? They know the drill. Jada Scorpio said they need to take their ass to Seattle. Hey, you know what? Even Seattle is too close to these motherfuckers. They need to go to Buffalo, the furthest part of New York you can go to, close to Canada. You know what I'm talking about? Then, and maybe then, will we give them a little modicum of respect, yo. But as long as they out here, they're going to always be in our shadows, ladies and gentlemen. So, but enough about the Clippers. I didn't come over here to talk about them. I came to talk about us. So, yes, when it comes to starting lineups, y'all, anything y'all want to change? Once again, Luka at the 1, Reeves at the 2. I said Rondo. Rui at the 3, LeBron at the 4, Ayton at the 5. Now, I'm not changing anything if we don't make any trades, right? But I definitely want to put LaRavia up there, second unit, 6th or 7th man, definitely. We got a sniper coming off the bench, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to delve kind of a little deeper into the starting lineup as it stands. The big 3, the top 3 guys of the starting lineup, or top 4 if you want to put Austin Reeves, or however you want to do it. And I want to kind of delve into that a little bit, get into scoring and what I expect from each guy. Now I'm talking about, there he is, Ron Tun Tizzy. Salute, man. You see how your name is in blue now, Ron Tun? What I tell you, man? Didn't I promise you that the next time you come up here, didn't I tell you it's going to be a tool next to your name, man? See, I keeps my word, brother. I keeps my word. You understand what I'm talking about? Tweezy says, send Reeves to the bench ASAP. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? You get Bill over here, you got to send him over there to that bench. Jada Scorpio said, don't like AR starting with Rui and Luka No perimeter, no defense on the perimeter. Yeah, I got to agree with you on that, man. I got to agree with you on that. Um, hopefully we get something better, or a better option whereby we can send Reeves to the bench, and then you know what I'm saying, that everything else would be a thing of the past. But if not, then we stuck with what we stuck with, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it do what it do. Ronton Tizzy, he gave me the muscle emoji. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you know that arm emoji for the muscle for like strength? Hey, you know, the internet, Google kind of sent it, to me, and they told me, it said, Major, hey, take a picture of you flexing in the mirror, and we're gonna use your arm as one of our arm emojis. So that arm emoji that you see, y'all, I just want y'all to know that that's my idea. So they took a cartoon photo of my arm, and they put it up there, and they made it the arm emoji. So every time you do the strength emoji or the more arm flexion emoji, just know that was inspired by your boy's guns right here. You know what I'm talking about? These 22-inch pythons. You understand what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? So he said, major arms 100%, 100% twice. Those are my arms, ladies and gentlemen. Those are my arms. You know what I'm talking about? They even the same color as me. Look at that. You know what I'm talking about? Goat James Cuzzo said, that's some real shit though, Cuzzo, with the Jake. I want to see what them percentages hitting for. Yeah, facts. Cuzzo said, Tidgy, sup, OG? What's up, man? He said, hey, Chris, my guy. You know what I'm talking about? H. Davis says, hey, what it do, Runton? Runton says, H. Davis, what it do, bro? H. Davis says, coolin' Runton. Hey, man, I like to see my family members going ahead and getting along in the comment section. So let's get into it, man. Look, so starting lineup, right? We got our viable center, right? You know what I'm saying? Aiden, I was hearing a lot of people kind of, giving up on him already. Then you had a couple of people saying, oh, man, it's the best we could do, whatever the case may be. And to be honest with you, he was the best that we could grab at the time. I'm kind of glad we got him and not somebody down. If we wasn't going to get the right center in the draft, then we got Aiden. Aiden is a starting caliber center in this league, despite what people tell you. How do we know that? He started his whole career, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? I've had to pretty much tell people, hey, look, why are y'all saying that he's not starting the caliber, or I wouldn't start him in this, I wouldn't start him for the Lakers? Well, why wouldn't you? He started everywhere else. He started his whole career. So why wouldn't you start him now? You know what I'm talking about? Why wouldn't you start a career double guy thus far? Why wouldn't you start a person who's a career 16-10 guy? Well, excuse me, 16-11, because if you want to round off to the nearest team, 11.5 rebounds. 10.5 rebounds. That's 11. 16.4 points a game. A shot blocker a game. One shot block a game. You know what I'm talking about? Why wouldn't you want to do that? You know what I'm talking about? So I'm just saying, the dude is a career 16-10 guy, like Ronton Tizzy said. Those are starting caliber numbers to me, ladies and gentlemen, with 30 minutes, averaging 30 minutes or 31 minutes for a career. I don't understand what motherfuckers be talking about. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't even want to go through his career, you know what I'm saying, his 7-year career. But, you know what I'm saying, just for shock value, let me go ahead and go through his 7-year career, just point per game averages. His first year, he averaged 16.3. Second year, 18.2. The third year, 14.4. Fourth year, 17.2. Fifth year, 18.0. Year 6, 16.7, which is 17 points a game. And then last year, in 40 games, 14.4 points a game. For a career average of 16.4 points a game. Like I said, he's a 16-10 career guy. We need those rebounds, ladies and gentlemen. We was lacking that with the Jackson Hayes that we had. Once AD left the team, man, the rebounds went down. We had to rely on LeBron and Luka to get those rebounds. Now we got an actual rebounding center. Now we got an actual shot blocker. Nobody else on the team averaged more than half a block. We had to rely on blocks from LeBron, you know what I'm saying, chase down blocks and stuff like that. Luka doing his thing, whatever the case may be. Now we got a bona fide center. Ain't no time for bitching about it. And I'm extremely excited about the shit. And I even elect to say, you give Ayton those same 30 minutes that he's used to throughout his career, that 30-minute career, he's going to get you his points, maybe even more. You know for a fact he's going to get you anywhere between, let's just say, just for argument's sake, let's just say between 15 and 25 points a game. Let's just say that. I got that much faith in him that he'll get you between, I'll say 15 to 22, 23 points a game, and he'll get you anywhere between, let's just say, 9 to 15 rebounds a game. I'm going to go out on the limb and say that. He's going to definitely get you a block a game. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking that all day long as compared to Jackson Hayes having an up and down game. Who else we're going to put out there? Kleber, Koloko, Jemison. No, now we have a starting caliber center. We don't have to worry about the center position again. And then if we want to bring other centers in, we can do so. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ayton covers the center that we needed, the center that we've been asking for. I have no problems with that, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? We already know LeBron. Y'all don't need me to go through LeBron's numbers. We know what's going to happen at power forward position. We know that LeBron is still a tank, that he's in the best shape that he can be in for his life at 40, almost 41 years old. We know he give you that 6'9", 260 frame or whatever the case may be. We saw what he did last year. I'm just going to give you his last year numbers just for shock value, just in case motherfuckers forgot who this kid is and what he's all about. So last year, a 75-year-old dude, he gave you 70 games. He gave you 24, 8-8 pretty much. 24, 8-8. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what is we talking about here? He shot 37.6 from the three-point line. So we can expect him to put out that same input. We expect you to give him 25, 8-8, or 24, 8-8, or 7-9, or whatever you want to do it, but he's still going to do his part. Okay? So we ain't got to worry about LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So you already know what he is and what he's about. So scooting on over to the three. Now, a lot of people are saying, play Vando at the three, whatever the case may be, if we don't make any other trades. Yeah, we need defense, but you know what? I'm still going to start Rui. I'm going to start Rui because you know what? Rui does. He's given effort. If Rui could give us the same effort he gave us in the playoffs before everything was over with this year, I'm definitely taking 6'8", 235, 240 Rui. You know what I'm talking about? Who can give effort on defense and he can give more scoring. What he doesn't have on defense, he definitely can get on scoring. And this is what your guy Rui did for us this past season in 32 minutes of play. Rui gave you 13. He gave you 13, 5, and 1. You know what I'm saying? He gave you 5 rebounds. I wish he would get his rebounds up. But Rui's never really been an elite rebounder or whatever the case may be. But we're going to give Rui some grace because Rui shot that 3 at a whopping 41%, ladies and gentlemen. So you think I'm going to miss those threes, man, passing up those threes, him being left over there wide open in the corner, he's going to knock him down 41% of the time? You know what I'm talking about? There's no way in the world, y'all. So what he doesn't have in defense, he can definitely make up for in scoring. If Rui, in 30 minutes of play, can give you the same stat line, if he can give you between, let's just say, 12 and 15, 16 points a night consistently, I can take that. Now, just for argument's sake, let's go over to Vando's numbers. You know what I'm talking about? Because even if you give Vando, as many minutes as you give Rui, and Vando is starting like that, then he's not going to put out point production like that. He may get a few stops, but it's not going to amount to a hill of beans if he can't score at all. He becomes almost useless, except for, those defensive, he needs to take defensive turns, but that's cool. But you can't be completely useless. You know what I'm talking about? You can't be completely useless. This is what Vando gave us in 16 minutes, right? He gave us 4 points a game. He gave us 5 rebounds. He gave us an assist. Okay, let's just say you gave him 30 minutes, like how you gave Rui, right? Let's add 14 minutes onto his 16 minutes. Do you think his point per average will go up any higher? How much higher do you think it would go up? We might give us 7 points, 8 points. He's been known to hit that 3 every now and again. He shot 28% last year. That's abysmal. And then he averaged about the same rebounds and same assists as Rui. So what are we really talking about here? Yeah, I'm starting Rui, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just knock that off. I'm starting Rui. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's go overhead into the 2 position. You got Austin Leaves. You know what I'm talking about? I call him Austin Leaves because I hope that nigga leaves soon. You understand what I'm talking about? So let's get off to Reeves. Reeves numbers. This is what Reeves did for us last year. Excellent. 20 points a game in the regular season. He gave you 4.5 rebounds. He gave you almost 6 assists a game. Okay, that's pretty decent. He shot 37.7% from the three-point line. No problem in 35 minutes of action. That's cool. That's cool. But we need Reeves to pick it up on defense. If he's not going to go anywhere, if we're hell-bent on keeping this guy, we need him to pick it up on defense, and then we need him to elevate in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. His regular season play is not what's the issue. It's his playoff play. We need a bona fide, self-proclaimed I'm him guy to step it up in the playoffs. Did he do that in the playoffs this year? No. His numbers went down and his minutes went up. Here's how they went down. He averaged 20 points a game in the regular season. He averaged 16 points a game in the playoffs. He averaged his rebounds went up. He averaged 4.5 rebounds in the regular season. He averaged 5.4 rebounds in the playoffs. His assists went down. He averaged almost 6 assists in the regular season. He averaged almost 4 assists in the playoffs. And he got 35 minutes. He averaged 35 minutes last year in the regular season. He averaged almost 40 minutes in the playoffs, y'all. He averaged 40 minutes and his point production and his production went down. How do you average 4 to 5 more minutes and your production goes down? So it ain't like we took your minutes away. Your production went down because you're not that guy. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He shot 37.7% from the three-point line. You know what his three was in the playoffs? A paltry, horrible 32%. His field goal percentage, if we're going to do that, 46% in the regular season. That's pretty decent. 41% from the field in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, that foul baiting and free throw, going to the free throw shit, relying on that's not going to work in the playoffs. We need Reeves to step up when we need him to step up in the playoffs. His regular season numbers are great. They help us get there to the promised land. But once we get to the promised land, we falter because he's not helping doing his job. Everybody else is stepping up. Rui stepped up. You saw what he did. He even stepped up on the defensive side of things, guarding Rudy Gobert at times, and then still getting out there, scoring his point, hitting his threes, knocking down his open shots. You know what I'm saying? Giving effort. Reeves didn't do that. He was very underwhelming, as he's been the last 3 times we've gone to the playoffs with this guy at the helm. It's time for Reeves to go. But for the sake of argument, he's still here right now, so this is what we got to deal with. If he can put out the same production in the regular season that he did this year, next year, cool. But I ask that he steps it up in the playoffs. If he doesn't, and we still got this dude, then for certain, this motherfucker better be gone next year. Or if we get Bill, immediately take your ass to the bench. Immediately. You know what I'm talking about? And with that being said, let's go over to number 1. You already know who's going to start at the 1. You already know it's going to be your guy, my guy, Luka Doncic. Now, let's go ahead and show you what the Serbian sniper, you know what I'm saying? Let's go tell you what he did, for the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Not that I need to give it to y'all because y'all already understand what he's about. But this is what your boy did in 28 games with us. The dude averaged 28.2 points a game, 8 rebounds, 7.5 assists. Might as well just go ahead and say 8 assists, right? He shot almost 38% from the 3. Okay, that's great. He did it in 35 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, he played a minute less than Austin Reeves and scored almost 10 points more than him. Luka's that guy. See, Luka's the type of guy that we know he's not a defensive juggernaut, but the niggas he's gonna get his points. And you know what I'm saying? He's such a dog when it comes to his offensive game. Man, that motherfucker can suck at defense for all I care. But we can't have two of him out there. Can't have a Reeves out there who's like a Wish T-move version of Luka out there. We got the real Luka out there. Let him get his points. We need somebody at that 2 position that's going to be a balanced guy. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I would love to have Wiggins on the team. If we got to get somebody, we get Wiggins, but he costs too much, whatever the case may be. So it is what it is. But this is what we're looking at right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and show you what Luka did in the playoffs for us. Remember how I told y'all? I tell you all the time. What do ballers do? What do great players do? The making of a great player, they elevate in the playoffs. Didn't I tell y'all that? Was y'all around when I told y'all that? Guess what Luka did in the playoffs in the 5 games he played? Yes, he got 41 minutes, of course. Oh, yeah, that's cool. But you know what he did in that time? His rebounds and assists went down, but here's the reason why they went down. His point percentage had to go up. His block shot went up. And all that had to go up because he had to help LeBron carry these other motherfuckers. That's why. Said, okay, I'm tired of passing you bums the ball. So now my assist is going to suffer 1.5 points. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying? Actually 3 points, almost 3 points. My assist is going to suffer. You know what I'm saying? I got to spend more time scoring, so I can't rebound as much. So I gave you 7 rebounds. I gave you 6 assists. I gave you a steal. I gave you half a block a game, but I gave you 30.2 points a game in 5 games that I played in the playoffs. Now, we get to have Luka for a whole season. We only got him for 28 games. Guess what he was doing before he came to us? 22 games with Dallas. He averaged 28.1 points per game with Dallas. His last 22 games with Dallas. His first 28 games with us, he averaged the same thing, 28.2. So his point production went up, half a decimeter or whatever the case may be. His free throw percentage went up. His three-point shot went up. And he played a little less minutes over here with us than he did with Dallas. And ladies and gentlemen, he was still hobbled from his injury. Get a healthy Luka. And with the way he's looking, he's over there at Equinox Gym, working out just about every day. He didn't go home this time to Latvia or wherever the fuck he from, drinking beer and eating potatoes and shit. That motherfucker been down here. El Segundo, at Equinox, working out, you know what I'm saying, deadlifting 700 pounds, getting ready to be explosive, getting ready to be that Luka Doncic, which we know him to be. Healthy Luka, ladies and gentlemen. You know that healthy Luka does? MVP season loading. Remember, he was once touted not too long ago as one of the 5 top best players in the world. It's not hard for him to get back to that. Shea, watch out. Jokic, watch out. Giannis, watch out. I'm just saying, he's only a couple years, 2 years removed from averaging 34 points per game in that one season, the 2023-24 season. He was 34, 9, and 10, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Luka Doncic can do. So let's not act like this guy ain't that guy. You know I'm talking about? A. Reeves, you better be careful, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go ahead and get off into Jake LaRavia. My guy, the guy that I know. Nobody else seems to know this guy, but I do. You know what I'm talking about? Jake LaRavia. Why did I say Jake LaRavia should be the 6th man? Why did I say Jake LaRavia is, everybody was like, oh, he's like Dalton Connect. And they were only saying that based upon his look. Oh, he's a taller Austin Reeves. And they were only saying that based upon his look. But the people that said that, I asked them, I said, did you see him? Or are you looking at the fact that he a white boy with funny looking hair? Because if you're looking at it like that, I implore you to go look up Jake LaRavia of Pasadena, California, ladies and gentlemen. I've been knew about this kid. No, nothing happened in the state of California, especially in my area within a 400-mile radius that I don't know about, because I'm the goddamn mayor out here, like I told y'all. That's why my name is Major. You understand me? So, look, we got slightly better for cheaper at Dorian Finney's position. Everybody was like, Dorian Finney-Smith, oh man, that was a loss. It hurt me too. I don't want to get rid of my damn nephew. But when I found out who he was getting back in return, I immediately took to social media and said, wait a minute. Do not worry. Do not fret. We got Jake LaRavia. Well, who is that? We don't know who that is. We never heard of him. Well, just because you never heard of somebody don't mean you want to throw them out like yesterday's baby's bathwater. You don't want to do it. Here's why you don't want to do it. I did this comparison before. You know why you don't want to do it? Because y'all know that sniper I was telling y'all about? A shooter that we need, especially a guy coming off the bench. Do you know that Jake LaRavia shoots He shot 39%, almost 39% from the three last year. And the year before that, well, hell, no. As a matter of fact, last year, because he played for Memphis 47 games, and then he was traded to Sacramento. He played 19 games, so total 63 games. Before he left Memphis, y'all know what he shot from the 3-point line and in 21 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, in 21 minutes, he shot 44.4% from the 3-point line. That's among one of the top 3-point shooters in the NBA, next to Seth Curry and Zach LaVine, bro. He shot 444 from the three. And he gave him 7 points per game in 47 games of play with Memphis. 21 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Off the bench, giving you 20 minutes, 21 minutes. He shot that three at a nice efficiency. He gave you 4.4 rebounds. He gave you 3 assists per game. He gave you half a block a game at 7.3 points per game. That's what he did in 21 minutes. Now, I want y'all to stick with those numbers right quick because I'm going to show y'all something in a minute. Here's what he did with even less time in 19 minutes, almost 2 minutes less than what he got with Memphis. In 19 games, in 19 minutes, he shot the 3 ball at 39%. He gave you 3 rebounds. He gave you an assist. He gave you a steal. 0.2 block. He only gave you 6.1 points a game. Well, Major, that's nothing. That's nothing, right? Or that's a little bit of nothing, right? 19 minutes a game. Let's quickly go over here to Dorian Finney-Smith right quick. I want to show y'all something right quick. For those of y'all that truly don't understand why I'm so excited about this guy, and other motherfuckers that don't know is scared. See, this is why you always look at people's scouting reports, not just their highlights. If you're going to look at the highlights, also check their scouting reports so that you'll make an informed decision to say, you know what? Okay, I'm not so worried about this guy anymore. I think if all we need him to do is just translate over to what we need him to do. You know what I'm saying? We know what he's capable of, and let's see if those capabilities, come into play when it comes to our team. We know what he's done on other teams, but let's see what he can do on our team. So I want y'all to keep those numbers. I want y'all to keep with those numbers because I'm about to do something right quick. Right? Let me go ahead and split my screen up just a little bit. So I'm going to run over Dorian Finney-Smith's numbers for us, right? And this is not to put Dorian down or anything. I'm just telling y'all why y'all shouldn't worry. So first of all, there's an upside to Jake LaRavia. He already beats Dorian Finney-Smith out in this one category. Dorian Finney-Smith is 32 years old, ladies and gentlemen. You know how old LaRavia is? 23. So his upside is already there because he's 10 years younger almost. 10 years younger. Now, here's what Dorian Finney-Smith gave us, right? In 43 games, playing 29 minutes, he gave us 7.9 points a game. That's pretty good. He shot the 3 at 40. That's pretty decent. 3.6 rebounds, 1 assist. Ladies and gentlemen, what I just say Jake LaRavia gave you. He gave you 19 minutes to Dorian Finney-Smith's 29 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, what am I saying? In 10 minutes more, he played 10 minutes more on average than Jake LaRavia and only scored 2 points more. That's it. He only averaged 2 points more. He averaged 8 points a game. LaRavia averaged 6 points a game. But he had a whole 10 minutes to do so. And LaRavia, his rebounds were still on par with his. I just told you, LaRavia gave you 3 rebounds a game in 19 minutes, and he gave you 1.3 assists per game. Well, guess what Dorian Smith did in 29 minutes? He gave you 4 rebounds, and he gave you 1.4 assists. Give Jake LaRavia those 28 minutes or close to the 28 minutes. You know what he'll do? I bet you those numbers will go up. Here's how I kind of know those numbers will go up. The 2023-24 season with Memphis, he played 23 minutes. That's a career high for him. 23 minutes, that's what he averaged. 23 minutes, he shot the he didn't shoot a lot of threes. And when he did, his efficiency was low with 34%, not too good. But he shot the free throw, the best he's ever shot in his career, 83%. He gave you a full 4 rebounds. He gave you 2 assists. He gave you a full steal and almost a half a block, but he gave you 11 points a game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's just a small sample size. He started 6 of those games. I'm just saying, give this kid some more minutes, more time. He's still kind of developing. He's only been in the league since 2022. Still kind of developing. And he hasn't played as many minutes as some of the other people that's been in the league just about as long or close to as long. He hasn't played that. He's only averaged for a career 19 minutes per game. Give him the proper amount of minutes. Let him cook. Give him like proper 6-man minutes. And off the bench, he can be a very, very dangerous player, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to give you 4 to 5 rebounds off the rip in his amount of time. Let's just say give him 23 minutes. Give him 23 minutes. You might be looking at a 40% three-point shooter. You'll be looking at a 4 to 5 rebound guy per game, 3 to 4 assist guy per game. He might give you a steal, and he's going to give you anywhere between 10 and 15 points a game off the bench. If he did that in 23 minutes for Memphis, what could he do for us, ladies and gentlemen, off the bench? He can be that piece that we've been looking at on the bench, y'all. I'm just saying. So I'm very, very high up on Jake LaRavia. And y'all should be too. So that's what we're looking at as it stands right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, barring any trades, we it's subject to change. But as of right now, where it stands, that's looking like it's going to be our lineup. I'm hearing that Scott Brooks is a very integral piece in bringing DeAndre Ayton over here. And he's saying they want to change Ayton. They do believe that they can change Ayton. And I do believe that they have the right coaching staff that can help do so. Now, for more on the coaching staff, y'all might want to refer back to a couple, some streams, live streams I did a while back, earlier in the year, when I did a whole spread on the coaches that we were getting. You know what I'm saying? Go look up the coaches and look at what they do. Nate McMillan, he's a defensive guy. He was a defensive guy when he was a player. Ron Tantizzi will tell you more about that, about Nate the Man McMillan. I'm talking about Scott Brooks. He's a player's coach. He's the type of coach that's used to dealing with egos and things like that, getting the player's mind right and all of that stuff. So having a coach like Scott Brooks might be, and Nate McMillan might be something that Ayton needs if they can help change him. And they could turn him to that beast that I believe he could be at 7 feet, 255. Everybody like to say, oh, he's soft. Well, if he ain't never played around players as great as Luka and LeBron before. He's never played around coaches that's going to be tough as shit on him like these coaches are. So I say Ayton's come to the right team, because if he's going to but if he's going to evolve into more of a beast than what he already is, or to get his full potential out of him, this is the best place for him to be. If he'd gone anywhere else, it wouldn't have worked. So he came over here. He could be the man over here at the center position. He could set the standard for the other centers coming behind him, second and third string centers coming behind him, young centers coming up. He could set that standard. Hey, look, I'm gonna show you what 7 feet 250 can do. You know what I'm talking about? You bring your shit in, I'm swatting that motherfucking shit. Scare the fuck out of motherfuckers, make them change their shot. You remember how AD used to do it? Sometimes AD wouldn't even get a block. But you know what he'd do? His presence would scare the fuck out of people from coming down in there and putting up them little punk-ass floaters for fear of that shit getting sent to the mezzanine. Ayton is taller than AD, weighed just as much as AD, and uglier than AD. Use all that shit to your advantage. If I'm an ugly motherfucker, I'm showing up to the game with fucking Alka-Seltzer in my mouth, fizzing at the mouth, foaming at the mouth. Every time you bring that motherfucker in, you 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", 6'2", and you coming in with the bitch-ass floaters, I'm throwing that shit into the parking lot, ladies and gentlemen. Staples Center right across the street from the convention center. I'm swatting that motherfucker into the convention center. If you bring that motherfucker in here, I want you to be so afraid of my ugly black ass that every time you think about going up for a shot, you're thinking midair, damn, I shouldn't have shot that. I might, for fear it might be blocked. Let me go ahead and pat. Oh, by the time you're already up at the arc, you got to decide whether you want to shoot or pass the motherfucker. So then you end up turning the goddamn ball over. Lakers get the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to show our ugliness out there. I want the Lakers to come out there. I want motherfuckers to look like they've been up all night crying. I want their eyes to be red. You know, like Jordan emoji. I want everybody's eyes to be red. I don't want nobody combing and brushing their hair. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want nobody putting no deodorant on after they shower. Just get out there and be stinky and sweaty and nasty and musty and ugly. Breath stank. Make a motherfucker be like, ugh. Y'all nasty. Them motherfuckers so nasty, we don't even want to play no more. Be ugly. You know what I'm talking about? The Showtime era Lakers was ugly, wasn't they? Wasn't pretty. He had no pretty motherfuckers on that team. It was ugly. They wore goggles, Band-Aids taped together, taping their goggles together because the motherfuckers are falling apart. Niggas, fucking Kurt Rambis didn't put no goddamn deodorant on. He just ate a bucket of cottage cheese with onions chopped up in it. James Worthy just came from a hotel on Figueroa. He didn't even wash the bitch's pussy juice off of him. He went to the game and still dropped 28 points in the game and won. Hey, I've been laid up all night with hookers, and I'm still about to come in there. Magic Johnson doing Kareem like fuck it. AC Green, the only good motherfucker with virtue in there. He's a virgin. He like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do what's right, but I don't want to sin. But I'm gonna commit all kind of heinous acts on you on that court, AC Green. Y'all better understand who Green was. You know what I'm talking about? I want that ugliness to come back. Byron Scott, you know what I'm talking about? Super guard. You know, from Ogden, Utah. Yeah, Byron Scott. You know what I'm saying? Morningside High School, my alma mater in Inglewood. Morningside High School's own Byron Scott. Tough. Coming there, shoot threes, dunking on niggas. Michael Cooper, black as midnight. Turn off all the goddamn lights. He closed his eyes. You can't see shit. I want ugliness around this motherfucker again, man. We got too pretty. Niggas coming in with curly, Rick Fox looking motherfuckers. Christopher Williams, don't wake me, I'm dreaming looking motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? I want ugliness to come back. It's the only way we're going to get back to our winning ways, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's time for Showtime to come back. We done had the Lake Show era and all that. That's fine. You know, cute, all that's fine. No, it's time for the show to come back. Showtime. You know what I'm talking about? That's why these niggas is in the gym. That's why Luke in the gym squatting 750 pounds. Because he about to get ugly around this motherfucker. I'll be surprised that nigga don't come back with another tattoo on the back of his neck that says Lakers in 5. You understand me? Don't be surprised if Rui don't come back with braids. Don't be surprised if LeBron come back and just be hair Bron James. He ain't even dyeing his hair with the Beijing no more. That nigga just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna let this shit just gray out. Now they got there looking like fucking Santa Claus. Don't be surprised if Ayton don't come out there, hair uncombed. You know what I'm saying? He just come out there just mucking it up. Don't be surprised if you know, I ain't even say Reeves, you know, whatever. But let's just say Reeves come out there, man. Reeves come out there tough, and he says, you know what, I'm going to dedicate my year to defense. Fuck scoring 20 points a game. I'm going to give you 15 points, but I'm going to give some effort on dog defense, real. You know what I'm talking about? I expect the whole Lakers sideline to have black Air Forces on. Nobody better not even be caught wearing their own shoes. The only person that can wear their own shoes is LeBron. LeBron's the only person that can wear his own shoes. I want everybody else in Air Forces, all black. You know what I'm talking about? I want them already scuffed up. I want you to buy them now so you can play with them, play in them on the asphalt, on the concrete. And then by the time you get to the actual game, I want the motherfuckers scuffed up and marked up, faded on one side, one Nike sign hanging off. I want the damn shoelaces to have thorns and spikes on them motherfuckers. I want you to have stepped in some motor oil and glass and transmission fluid. I want it to be ugly out there, ladies and gentlemen. I want a clean floor. Every time I go to a game, and when I personally pull up to a game afterwards on the floor, I want to see motor oil tracks and transmission tracks. I want the arena to smell like antifreeze when I walk in that motherfucker, like a mechanic shop. I don't want the pretty shit no more, man. Tired of it. Because these teams think they can just bully and punk over us. You see how they do it, talking shit in our town. Coming to our town, talking about, yeah, y'all talking about Lakers in 5. Yeah, we shut that shit down. Nigga, and then you able to walk down the street. It shouldn't be no nigga outside of LA able to walk down Figueroa after they done beat our ass. It should be difficult to walk down that motherfucker. They should get a police escort every time they do something to us and then expect to just walk out of here like that. It made no goddamn sense the way the Minnesota Timber bitches was able to walk out of there talking about, yeah, walking down our blocks, our streets talking about, yeah, what happened to the Lakers in 5. Yeah, bitch. Lucky I wasn't out there patrolling the streets. I'd be like, hey, nigga, you niggas, y'all take your win. You niggas better hop on that bus. Nigga, don't go walking down Figueroa. Washington, Hoover. Better get your ass back on that bus before you get fucked up out here. You know what I'm talking about? This is the land of getting fucked up. Yeah, we take our team seriously out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We got Bloods waiting on one side of the arena, Crips waiting on the other side of the arena, SAs waiting on top of the goddamn arena. I want it to be ugly again, ladies and gentlemen. Stop fucking around with my Lakers. You know what I'm talking about? Reeves, you gonna stay here? Hey, you gonna get in line. You gonna do what you need to do in the regular season and in the playoffs. Because if you don't, motherfucker, this is your last year. We will riot. We'll pick it outside those offices over there in El Segundo, California. I'm only less than 9 miles away from there, my damn self. I'm over here in Compton. We would go straight to El Segundo with picket signs, picket right outside, right there on Nash Avenue, right there on El Segundo. 2 miles away from the airport. And we're going to pick and say, hey, get out of town before sundown, white boy. Real talk. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we getting that chip, yo. It's just a matter of time. We didn't get it last year. Okay, no problem. I'll let it go. But we're getting the chip. I don't give a fuck how many teams stack up who. Clippers are stacking up who they want to stack up. Milwaukee stacking who they want to stack up. Denver so goddamn scared, nervous. They went back and got Bruce Clown. We don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Hey, stack up who you want to. It's over with. Lakers 18 loading, ladies and gentlemen. They owe us a motherfucking parade that we didn't get a chance to get in 2020 because of bitch ass COVID. Hey, they owe us. They owe us. And I can't wait. When we have our parade, I'm gonna be front center like a beefsteak dinner right there on Fig. I'm gonna be right there when we had a parade. I'm gonna be the first nigga there. Watch. I'm gonna have my drone camera there so I can make sure that I get aerial coverage of myself being there. So motherfuckers be like, hey, that's major. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking pictures with all the Lakers. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna run my ass up there. You know, hey, Lakers in 5. You understand me? Hey, the time of horsing around is over with, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all think I'm joking, and part of this is joking, but another part of me has been serious as a heart attack, and you know I don't want one of them. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, it's Lakers in 5 or nothing. We get Bill, Reeves, you going to the bench. I don't want to hear no lip. It's not a request. It's a command. We get Bill to the bench, you go. Bill starting over you. I don't give a fuck if that nigga is older than you. He gonna start over you. You gonna learn to mind the Laker culture. Shout out to everybody that's showing up to the chat, man. If you are new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Come on in here to the realest of the real when it comes to this Laker shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm not the best Laker channel, but I'm among the realists. You understand me? Ain't nowhere you gonna go that's gonna give it to you raw and gritty like this. I ain't talking about LeBron hate channels. I ain't talking about Laker fake channels. I ain't talking about motherfuckers being fake fans. You heard it from a 10 toes down, die hard, New Jersey born, Compton watch raised nigga. That sport that purple and gold like it's gang colors. You know what I'm talking about? You know, home of Magic and home of Kareem and home of the Showtime era, home of the Black Mamba. Home of big game James Worthy. This is the place. This is the city of champions. This is the avenue of champions. And when you come over here, that's what we're going to get. My bad, y'all. My bad. So I'm back. Yeah. So this the city of champions, avenue of champions. This is what we does here. Before I keep going, let me go ahead and get to the chats. I know y'all been writing down in the chats, man. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Let me go back up. Where we at? Where we at? Let me go back up. Let me go back up. Yeah. See, this is what I like, man. I like y'all engaging with each other in the chats, man. I like that. I like that. I like that. I'm trying to get to the last chat that I read. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nephew Jada Scorpio said, "How you feeling about Marcus Smart on the buyout? I'm starting him. Man, I've been saying I wanted Marcus Smart for the longest time. My only problem with Smart is his shot selection. Other than that, I would love to get Smart on a buyout. I would love to get Smart on the buyout, and I think he'll fit this scheme perfectly. And people tend to forget Marcus Smart can score now." He can score. He can facilitate that ball. Let's not sleep on Marcus Smart. And he'll bring that tough grittiness over. You know what I'm saying? He's a squabbler. He's a scrapper. You know what I'm saying? He a hustler. This is what he does. So I would love to have him over here on the buyout. Definitely Marcus Smart on the buyout. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so yeah, definitely give Marcus Smart on the buyout. Ron Tontizzi said, yeah, the man is a 6. Cuzzo said, this nigga lad's up here. You know, I'm talking about Jada Scorpio. 1611 is a starting 5. You damn skippy in this league. Bill going to the strippers. Damn. Ron Tontizzi said, Bill to the strippers. Hey, I've been hearing that too, man. God damn. It is what it is. We're going to make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? These bitches can go ahead and eat off our plate all they want to. But if they choke, which they will, it's going to be their fault, not ours. You know what I'm talking about? Cuzzo said they write off Aiden because he hasn't won anything. But Sleeves is a superstar without winning anything either. That's right, man. If one's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. You know what I'm talking about? I'm saying? You know, Lakers All Day says, Goat James. That's a better lineup than what we have now, bro. Ron Tontizzi, Aiden was in the chip a few years ago with the Suns. That's what they tend to forget, bro. I don't know. You got to remind them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Lakers All Day said, Luka can play make. Luka can play make, build a shooter, Kuminga the 3 and D. LeBron, we know what it's going to do. Aiden rebound, pick and roll with Bill, Luka, and Bron. Hey, man. Sound like a dream lineup to me, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in, man. Hit that like button and the subscribe button as you coming in. I got 13 viewers. Come on, let's get that motherfucker back up to 20 it was a couple minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen. Stop playing around. Y'all know y'all ain't doing shit. Come on over here to Major Level Entertainment and hear that real spiel. You understand what I'm talking about? Goat James says, lad, chill, bro. We trying to win, not creating the Avengers. That's right, cuzzo. LADD says, yo, just saying that's a better lineup, though. That's all. Ron Tontizzi, Al Horford made an all-star team, averaging 14 and 10, and y'all won't take 16 and 11. Tell them, Ron Ton. That's what I'm talking about. Don't make me go ahead and and put that link out there and bring niggas up so we can really talk about this action. You know what I'm talking about? Coach James says, L.A., nah, you good, bro. Just joking with you. L.A. says, Go James, what you think about my lineup, though? There he is, the bandwagoneer. You know what I'm talking about? A.K.A. Cuban Missile Crisis. You know what I'm talking about? He said, oh, shit, L.A.D.D. up in there. You know what I'm talking about? He said, don't make me go get on your ass, L.A.D.D. You know what I'm talking about? Ron Tontizzi said, we need to trade Gabe. Hell yeah, we need to trade him. I ain't forgot about this motherfucker. Everybody keep looking over Gabe, talking about Reeves, but this motherfucker can go too, man. He said, we need to trade Gabe and maybe Cleveland for Marcus Smart. I would definitely take, if Ron Tontizzi is saying that, bro, that makes me feel more confident when I say I'd rather have Smart over here, and I'll make those trades in order to get Smart. I would definitely get Smart over here. He could definitely fit the game plan. Cuzzo said, LADD is a good lineup. We'll just have to send up some guys for Kuminga and Bill. Don't know how many players for real, but the Warriors won't let go for cheap. That's a good lineup for sure. Yeah, for sure. Ronton Tizzy said, "At Cuba, what up, bro?" Jay says Luka has to be more efficient for the Lakers than he was for the Mavs. I definitely agree with that. Jay, I don't know if you knew or not, man. If you are new, hit that subscribe button for Major Level Entertainment, man. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Let other people know, man. You come up here a couple times, leave a couple comments. I will put your name in blue, and you'll get that wrench down there like you see everybody else's with, bro. I appreciate you for showing up to the channel if you are new. Cuzzo says, I hope Sleeves won't bring the bitching out if he gets benched again, for whatever reason, like Ham did him. Dude is a total chaos starter. 100 million my ass. You damn Skippy. I ain't giving that white boy 100 million. They got the life fucked up over here. You know what I'm talking about? H. Davis says 16 watching, 10 likes. What's wrong with y'all? Hey, get it up, man. I got to start knocking on niggas' doors and waking niggas up. Niggas ain't doing shit right now at 1:50 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Pacific Standard Time. Man, get your asses up here on Major Level Entertainment and come chill with your big uncle, your big bro, your cousin. You understand me? Jay says LeBron stans had Reeves as a starter and the third scorer. Ignorance as usual. Hey, man, that shit is crazy. It's crazy. But I'm here to tell you, none of my guys ever looked at Reeves as being anything other than an overrated white boy. You know what I'm talking about? We don't does that up here. Up here, this is die hard Laker fandom, ladies and gentlemen. You have come to the wrong channel. If anybody think that we a stand of any player, it's the wrong channel, baby. We Laker fans around this motherfucker. Die hard. And I'm the band leader of this shit. You better believe that. Ron Tizzy said, Aiden on a contract year. He gotta be locked in mentally. Hey, man, and I'm glad he's over here with the likes of Scotty Brooks and Nate McMillan. He will be locked in, bro. Because you already know, Ron Ton, you know, in LA, man, as a player, you can't fuck up. You know, it gets deadly around this motherfucker. You understand what I'm talking about? Niggas is getting threatened like, hey, motherfucker, whatever you got going on off the court, you keep that shit off the court. Out here, nigga, we don't play about our stars out here. You gonna come out here and ball, or you gonna get the fuck up out of here. So he better get whatever mental faculties he needs to get. He needs to get that shit in line, bro. Let's do it. Cuzzo says, Jay, chill, bro. Jay says, chill. I ain't wrong. H. Davis says 45%. Here we go. LADD. Wait, Major, hold up. Wait, hold the fuck up. Who the hell said Jake is another Austin Reeves? Man, a whole bunch of motherfuckers said that, bro. Not people up here, you know, because nobody would dare say that. But it's just motherfuckers around, man. I've been looking on different channels, and motherfuckers are just looking at, you know, the guy's color and looking at how he looks as opposed to his gameplay. And ain't seen shit. This is why niggas need to shut the fuck up and let real fans tell you what it is, and then you can go draw your own conclusion by going to go do your own research. Stop just looking at motherfuckers being like, oh, he looks like him, so they must be the same player. No, nothing could be further from the truth, ladies and gentlemen. And I ain't one of them niggas on that race shit talking about, oh, he's a white boy. He's like every other white boy. I know some cold ass white boys throughout the history of the game. Should I start naming them for you? Ron Tizzy, he know. He's just as old as I am. He know. There's been some bad white boys. Have we forgot about Larry Bird? Have we forgot about the very guy who's the logo of the NBA, Jerry West, Mr. Clutch himself? Have we forgot about that guy? Have we forgot about, man, we had motherfuckers. Man, Rex Chapman was a bad motherfucker. Drazen Petrovic was a bad motherfucker. Jokic right now is a bad motherfucker. Luka's a bad motherfucker. Let's stop acting like these white boys ain't come through here and come through the league and talk some shit up. Bird used to talk shit to niggas. Bird used to go tell the other motherfucking player, hey, man, you got this dude, who's the white boy guarding me? You better put a brother on me. This is Bird talking shit in the 70s and 80s. Man, get the fuck out of here with that racist shit. It's not about being racist. I heard motherfuckers niggas talk about Reeves say racist. Ain't got nothing to do with that, because we love the shit out of Alex Caruso. Ain't got nothing to do with race. It got everything to do with being a goddamn bum. If you a nigga and you a bum on my team, I'm calling you a goddamn bum. Like Gabe Vincent, bum. So it ain't about race. It is what it is. We call it how we calls it. We sees it how we sees it. I told y'all this is Major Level Entertainment. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna mince words or bite my tongue, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all want that to happen, go somewhere else. H. Davis, tell him. I ain't nothing to be fucked with around here, bro. I'm the realest. This is how we do this shit, man. I'm gonna tell you the real all the time, man. I'm gonna throw a joke in there, but it's gonna be some realness in there every time. Every time. Puzzle says Jay. Now, just saying that with the name calling. Nah, just saying that with the name calling. Excuse me. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Saying that with the name calling. This ain't those channels, my G. Trust me. I know you don't mean any harm by it. Just telling you, bro. This ain't like those other channels. Damn Skippy. We ain't like those other channels. We different, baby. This is how we does this. H. Davis says, I'm excited too because he can score. Yes, he can. Straight up. Salute Trey all day. Thank you for showing up to the channel, man. Showing some love as always, man. I told you I was gonna get you that rent. You see what I did? I kept my word to you. You understand me? Jay says they all have their own category. They had Reeves starting. They had Reeves saving the day. Then place the blame when they were wrong. Can't see the forest for the trees too many times. Once again, that ain't us, Jay. That ain't us. Other channels might do it. Ain't us, man. I have this phrase that I say. I say it on any channel and I apply it to my everyday life. I say nobody's above reproach. Okay? Nobody's above reproach. And what I mean by nobody's above reproach is that if I don't give a fuck if you the star all the way to the 15th nigga on the bench, all the way to the nigga that sell peanuts in the stands. If you fuck up, I'm gonna put it on your ass. Pause, yay. So I'm not one of them type of people that's gonna blame one motherfucker for the whole thing. But if the one motherfucker is fucking up more than the other motherfuckers, then that one motherfucker is gonna get all the flames thrown his way. I'm gonna throw flames at other people, but if one motherfucker is the major cause of the team fucking up, I'm gonna get on the rest of the team for not doing their part. But I'm gonna get on that one motherfucker a little heavier than I'm gonna get on the other motherfuckers. Do you understand me? But over here, no, we don't just let it blame. I don't absolve nobody for blame. I don't give a fuck if you. I don't give. Everybody know how much I love Kareem Magic. When them niggas fucked up, I was on their ass. Telling you, I'm not that nigga that's gonna. Ain't nobody around me above reproach. I don't give a fuck if you my grandmama. Grandmama, you supposed to make some cornbread. You burnt the edges of cornbread. I don't like burnt cornbread, grandma. You fucked up. I'm not gonna tell her she fucked up, but I'm just gonna tell her, grandma, you burnt the cornbread. Now I'm gonna eat it because if I don't, she gonna whoop my ass. But I still got to tell her, hey, grandma, don't think I'm gonna eat this out of excitement because you burnt it. I'm only eating it for fear of getting an ass whooping. Ladies and gentlemen, I have always been that guy that has never been I don't give a fuck who you are. Understand that. Nobody in this world is above reproach. The only person that's above reproach is Christ himself. And he ain't here right now. No human being that bleeds, that shits, is above reproach to me. And as far as Reeves, we ain't never exalted that nigga over here. And we ain't never gave him his fair share of criticism that he didn't deserve. And here's another thing we don't do. We don't go around worshiping motherfuckers like that. We don't talk about Reeves for no hours, doing all that shit. Like niggas like to talk about him and gas him up, whatever, because they call themselves defending him. Ain't no defensive Reeves over here. I shut that shit right the fuck down real quick. I see niggas talking about that shit for hours and hours at a time. Not major level entertainment. Fuck Reeves. I want him off my goddamn team. Now, if niggas is a Reeves apologist, they can go with that motherfucker. Fuck him. We've had enough of his 4 years. It's time for him to go. If any nigga want to be an apologist with that motherfucker, can kick rocks too. I want dogs on my team. I'm a Laker fan from back in the old school, from back in the day. Ron Ton can vouch for me. Us old time Laker fans, we ain't for that bullshit. Get the fuck off our team. We want dogs. There's a reason why we got 17 of them things hanging up down there at the crypt. Because those was dogs that put them championships up there in the rafters. If you ain't no dog and you ain't been no dog, you just been a rat, it's time for you to leave my team. And all his fanboys can go with him. Reeves. Go James, my cousin. He said, yeah, he's doing that with them backup guys and not passing as. Yeah, man, facts, straight up and down like 6 o'clock. And Jay the Scorpio said, damn, all signs looking forward to the Clippers are the preferred destination for Beal, but fuck them. That's right, nephew. See, I like that vigor. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck them. We don't give a fuck what they do, man. They can assemble the Avengers all they want to. Because what do I say over here in Major Level Entertainment? What we say, Lakers in 5? We stand 10 toes down. We ain't scared. We ain't no flimsy motherfuckers like some motherfuckers are. Niggas getting scared of other players and names on shirts and shit like that. We ain't scared of the name on the back of your jersey. Oh my God. What are we going to do? We have to play against Shea. Oh my God. We have to play against this guy. Oh my God. We have to play against that guy. Oh my goodness. Oh, man, look, I don't give a fuck who we got to play against. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to be what it is. We step up to the challenge. We play and face anybody. I don't give a fuck who it is. I ain't worried about names. And this year's revenge season. African Gamer, my damn nephew. Salute, huh? Salute, African Gamer. AG, for those of y'all that don't know. Salute to my goddamn nephew. Thank you for showing up to the channel. H. Davis says, if you have not hit that like button, please do so. Now, that's like the third or fourth time I heard H. Davis ask for y'all to do that, man. Now, I ain't the type of nigga to beg, but if H. Davis had to tell you more than once, I'm telling y'all, I can't stop him from, once I take that chain off of him, you know what I'm talking about? I got Rockwallers and pit bulls around this motherfucker. I ain't got to say shit sometimes. I just fall back. Next thing you know, niggas start barking. Who am I to stop it? You know what I'm talking about? So do what H. Davis says, man, for the love of God. Please do what he says. You understand what I'm talking about? African Gamer says, hey, Chris, shut your ass up. Hey, look, I ain't gonna tolerate no fighting between my damn nephews and cousin. You know what I'm talking about? Says, what to do, AG? You know what I'm saying? He said, facts, H. Davis, tell him, fam. AG, you know what I'm talking about? H. Davis says, you already know. Chris African Gamer says, salute H. Davis. The bandwagon says, AG, you're gonna get it later, nigga. Go James is laughing. H. Davis is laughing. H. Davis says, big facts, team ugly. You know what I'm talking about? It shouldn't be the Los Angeles Lakers. It should be the Los Angeles ugly ass motherfucking Lakers. That's what it should be. Niggas should be pretty. Don't even do your hair. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to the arena in black Air Forces and dirty jeans. You understand what I'm talking about? And dirty wife beaters with mustard stains and ketchup stains all around that motherfucker. And a jelly donut stain from Randy's Donuts right there on Manchester off the 405 freeway. You understand what I'm talking about? African Gamer says, Cuba, I already told you. 5 o'clock in the morning, conversations got, man, I ain't ready to read that shit. There he is, a little bro, a rated R for reviews. DJ, ladies and gentlemen, he laughing at me again. See, when DJ laughing, don't say nothing, he know I'm telling the truth. But if I wasn't telling the truth, you best believe I'm getting a 3-hour phone call from him or a text. Hey, Major, got to get on your ass, man. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't right. Well, see, because I'm right, he's just gonna laugh at your boy. You know what I'm talking about? Little bro, once again, go subscribe to Rated R for reviews, man. Go subscribe to Lakers in 5 if you haven't already done it. I really don't know what y'all waiting on, bro, at this point. Jay the Scorpio, my damn nephew, says, I see why now Green played with high intensity now. Bro was celibate. Yeah. See? See, I never thought about that. You're on to something. I get a little intense too when I ain't had none. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm talking about? You never know. We'll see how it goes. You know what I'm talking about? But the bandwagon says, see you, listen here, right? The bandwagon will. You understand what I'm talking about? Go James says, nigga, I got a room full of hoes and AC Green just sitting in the corner reading the Holy Bible. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, where preach at when you need them? You know what I'm talking about? About to get sinful up around up in this motherfucker, you know? The bandwagon says, see you, AG, listen here, right? The bandwagon will be in a room with his wife, giving her that LD, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga, if you sneak in, you're gonna see some performance from the bandwagoneer himself, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we call him the Missile Crisis. If you don't understand what I'm saying, the Missile Crisis. I wish he would change his name just for one day for me to the Missile Crisis. Then he can go back to the bandwagon tomorrow. He said, yeah, man. Jay the Scorpio said, Unc, Rob trying to give us a 75% white field basketball team. That's a problem. Yeah. Hey, but you know what? The coalition of brothers ain't gonna let that happen. We're gonna always make sure that it's a nigga always around just to keep some shit stirred up. And if it's gonna be a team full of white boys, I'm gonna make sure I host a barbecue every fucking day outside the arena every time we play a game. I'm gonna have barbecue out there. I'm gonna have brisket over there in the corner, hot links over there. I'm gonna have my wife whip up some potato salad and some macaroni and cheese, and then I'm gonna have her mama bring me some of that damn fresh peach cobbler, and then I'm gonna have the red cups to put the peach cobbler in the cup. You know how he does it? Because peach cobbler tastes better out of a cup. If y'all don't, if you know, you know. You understand what I'm talking about? H. And David says, right, Ja. Go James says, walking down Fig, them fans gonna be an old boy ass like fans with an old boy like from India when he was in New York. Hell yeah, straight up and down like 6 o'clock. H. Davis says, no cap. I'm gonna need Gabe to step it up or he gone. Hey, facts, man, he might already be gone. As far as I'm concerned, Gabe is hiding right now, but I find him. You know what I'm talking about? He know trades and shit is coming up. That nigga hiding somewhere, making little camps and shit like that's gonna stop us from kicking his ass up out of town. Hey Gabe, it's time to go, Shamar Moore. It's time to go. H. Davis says this is our year. I believe it too. Hell yeah. Jay, if you want those Lakers, Pelinka, LeBron, Luka, Reeves, Connect have to leave. If you want those Lakers, Pelinka, LeBron, Luka, Reeves, Connect have to go. No, they ain't got to leave. We just gonna pull it out of these motherfuckers. Period, point blank, like we always have. You know what I'm talking about? And DJ said, yeah, Beal is starting. You damn Skippy. Jay says, Bill or Reeves start. Lakers need to regroup again. No, one thing we're never going to do, and I'm never going to push it over here, is I'm never going to push us rebuilding or regrouping. No, certain motherfuckers need to be gone, point blank, period. Certain motherfuckers need to be gone, point blank, period. Ain't no regrouping, ain't no retooling, ain't none of that shit. We don't fucking rebuild over here. I ain't got time to rebuild. I'm fucking 50 years old. I ain't got time for that shit. I want us to win now, goddammit. And bums gotta leave in places of dogs. That's what it's gonna be. There go my damn nephew Joe. Says salute, hit that like button. Unc Mage always spitting facts. He understand what I'm saying. See, Joe, no, man. This is why I don't, this is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. It's ridiculous. Said, oh shit, Ron Ton, the bandwagoneer. Joe says, Major, did you see that guy that we are interested in Ayo Don Samu? Woo! I pray, hey, bro, if we can get him, here goes some more athleticism and defense. Ladies and gentlemen, I urge you to go look up Ayo Don Samu, straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Joe, Scotty Brooks coached Aiden before, too. He really wanted Aiden here badly, and I believe that he's the catalyst to getting Aiden over here. So if anybody know how to get him in line, it's going to be your boy, Brooks. What I tell y'all, thank you, Joe, for coming in here confirming what I just told these guys here. You know what I'm talking about? Goat James says, hey, Joe, what that boy, a shooter? Boy is a shooter? Hey, man, whoo, they don't understand. Jay, thank you, but hold on, sorry. Jay says, thank you, but you don't want me blue. You don't want me blue. LeBron needs to be moved for the Lakers to improve. Hey, man, that's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't tripping on your opinion. That's your opinion. A lot of people don't like LeBron or whatever the case may be, but I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm a Laker loving fan. Love LeBron as a fan, but I'm a Laker fan first, but I'm also not going to bash LeBron. And I don't tolerate bashing LeBron up here either. You know what I'm saying? Only motherfuckers we can bash up here is Luka and Gabe Vincent. But you are entitled to your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for showing up to the channel. You know what I'm talking about? I hope you subscribe to the channel. This that real talk up here. This is what we're going to do every time, ladies and gentlemen. Joe says, hey, yo, Chris, he could definitely shoot, but a dog on defense and a scorer. Hell yeah, man. That dude, Ayo and Dump, man, yo, that nigga could, yeah, he's a boss. Yeah. Go James says, yeah, yeah, he played again, Joe. Yeah, hell yeah, facts. Joe says, Chicago shooting guard. Yep. Got to check that boy out. Ain't never seen him play, I don't think. Yeah, he's a very athletic dude, bro. Go check out AU. Joe says him and the dude will bring some nastiness to this team. That ugliness I was just talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is just something that them West Africans do. Hey, man, that's facts. You better speak that real. Now I'm talking about Go James says, nah, Joe, hell no. Says I'm gonna put it on his ass next, cuz yay. Oh man, that's how he does it. You know what I'm talking about? Joe's laughing, he's crying. Franklin Young, I'm 10 toes down with that dream work. Make the team work. Hey, Franklin Young, man, you look like you new to the channel, man. Hey, if you are, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to Major Level Entertainment, man. I really do appreciate it. If I'm not mistaken, I'm looking at your avatar. That's either a picture of John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever, or that's a picture of this guy called the Beyonder from Marvel. Am I right? Tell me down below. Is that the Beyonder in your avatar? Is that John Travolta's character from Saturday Night Fever? I don't know. Either way it go, I'm familiar with both. You know what I'm talking about? He said I'm 10 toes down. I like that. I like a 10 toe down fan. I like to get those 10 toes down fans over here, because this is a 10 toe down network. You can't come over here and be flimsy, man. Can't come over here and be flimsy. Cuzzo says like, share, and subscribe 100%. Please do so right now. Franklin Young says I take no prisoners. That's what I like. See, ladies and gentlemen, I like fans like that. The bandwagon says laughing my motherfucking ass off. African gamers laughing at me. Steve, go shoot. What it do? That go my twin, ladies and gentlemen. For those of y'all that don't know, me and Steve Go Shoot is twins. I just found it out on Ancestry.com. I looked in my family tree, looked down the list in line or whatever, and I said, man, I know I was told I had a twin way back in the day. I'm like, damn, what happened to my damn twin? I've always felt like I was never alone in the world, or whatever the case may be. I got others brothers and sisters, but then I found out that I had a twin in the world who was separated at birth. And I finally found him using 23andme.com, ladies and gentlemen. Go sign up for $9.99 right now, $99.99 right now. Come to find out, I'm going all the way down the family tree, and then it gets to my parents' branch, and it gets to my branch right there, and it says Major, right? And it got my face up there. The face I got up there right now, that's on the screen. It's got my stuff up there, and then right next to that says Twin. And then a line, and it says Steve Go Shoot. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my motherfucking identical 100% twin. Same height, same weight, same build, same color, same hair, same eye, same every goddamn thing. And he happens to be a Laker fan. Steve Go Shoot, my twin, ladies and gentlemen. Steve motherfucking Go Shoot. Shout out to my bro for showing up to the channel. And there he is, nephew Joe. He said, would you do a Rui Dalton Kleber shake for Dylan Brooks, O'Neal, and Richards? Fuck yeah, I'll do that, nephew. See, this is why Joe, you got to get you a Joel on your channels, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not joking, for real. Like, he knows what the fuck he be talking about. He know how to put them together, bro. I'll take that. Nigga, that's defense that's defense, and we can score. Like a motherfucker. Yeah, I'll take that. I love Rui. I love Rui. But you talking about dogs? We need some dogs, you know what I'm saying? Jay says the Suns wouldn't. It's a topic for discussion. It's just something that we bring up just to talk about. Steve Goshu said, man, no comment on the Lakers. I want to see what happens next, what happens after new management come in, ready to tell Ice Check Rob, green card, LOL. Get the fuck up out of here. Steve Goshu. You know what I'm saying? My brother Steve O. You know what I'm talking about? That's what Goat James says. You know what I'm saying? Steve Goshu says, Goat James, yo. Steve Goshu says, win now, God damn it. Steve Goshu says, I'm sorry, let me calm down. No, don't calm down, bro. You know how we always turned up. The intensity is up. The intensity is real. You don't turn down a steak when you cooking that motherfucker. You flame bro that motherfucker, don't you? You know what I'm talking about? With some Worcestershire sauce on that motherfucker. How do you pronounce that? Worcestershire? Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all pronounce that? Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce, motherfucker. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. A1 sauce, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Go James says, yeah, We're gonna pull it out. Them motherfuckers, yay, like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Oh, yay, somebody come in here, watch both ends before you cross that street. Watch out now. Jay says, if you want dogs, Lakers gonna have to get rid of pussies. Ain't no pussies on my team. Not my team. Ain't no pussies on my team. Fuck the narrative. Ain't no pussies on my team. There's pussy fake fans out there, but ain't no pussies on the Lakers, baby. Because us fans won't allow it. Only pussy on the team is Austin Reeves and Gabe Vincent. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm about. H. and Davis says, what it do, Joe? H. Davis says, I went to Illinois. Jay the Scorpio said, Ayo, AOD alongside Thiero Vando would be lights out defensively. I'm trying to tell you, nephew. Steve Goshu says, yep, you're right. H. Davis says, right, Jay. And Steve Goshu's laughing. Says, shout out to you, Major. Shout out to my twin brother. Jay the Scorpio says, smart AU, Edo, Adu, and Vando. Man, yeah, that just those names alone, that make me want to go outside and guard my gate. Like, hold on, wait a minute. I ain't gonna get no pit bulls. I just get these guys and hang their jerseys on my gate and be like, don't beware of owner, beware of the damn dogs that I put out here on the gate. You know what I'm talking about? Raider Tweezy says, not the W sauce. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to tell you. Jay the Scorpio said, the only pussy around here is Jenny. You better believe that. You better believe that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now I'm caught up in the comment section. Let's get back to the show. So as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to be ugly. I want it to be filthy. I want us to really, really get our issue off this year. Because we owe a lot of niggas, a lot of ass beatings, ladies and gentlemen, and we ain't letting up. And when it comes to the fans, I'm not doing the flimsy fans this year. I'm telling you right now, no matter what channel I visit, if I hear flimsiness, I can't fuck with you this year. I'm only fucking with top dog, diehard niggas. Ladies and gentlemen, if you come over here to Major Level Entertainment, you tell your people that you bring over here, you can't come over here with that flimsy bullshit. Don't come over here with that negative bullshit. I don't give a fuck if I only got 100 subscribers around this bitch in 2 years of action. I'm going to weed out all the bullshit. All the other bullshit niggas can go to those other integration channels, but ain't no integration channel over here, nigga. It's Lakers at nothing. You understand what your boy is talking about? You a Laker fan or you not? No Clipper fan, no OKC fan, no Denver fan, no Rockets fan, no fucking Toronto fan, no New York fan, no Boston fan. Lakers or nothing. I'm that type of nigga. I don't do the integration shit. Yeah, nigga, you come over here because then I don't give a fuck. Fuck your support, nigga, if you ain't no Laker fan. And don't come over here with that negative bullshit either. You on my team, you a goddamn dog. The only motherfucker that I want going off my team is, like I said, Austin Leaves and Gabe Shamar Moore, motherfucking Vincent. Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand the words that come out of my mouth? Or do I gotta let H. Davis tell you one more time? Tired of playing with y'all, huh? Like, we tired of playing with the league, man. It's time for shit to happen, man. Yo, let shit happen. And you know what I'm talking about? Hey, LeBron ain't going nowhere. Let me just let y'all know that now. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just get used to it. And then here come Bronny James. He's coming to his own. Ain't no telling what he about to do in year 2. He already playing better than Dalton Connect. Remember last year, everybody was touting Dalton Connect to be a baller, and he was. He did his thing last year when he got a chance to. But Bronny is looking confident out there, ladies and gentlemen. That nigga scored 10 points in 11 minutes in the G League. And before niggas be like, oh man, that's just he did that in the G League. Let me remind you what he did to the Milwaukee Bucks. It got 17 points. Him and Dalton Connect both led the team with 17 points a game in the game. They got blown out, but that's because that's the third unit out there against their first and second unit. But Bronny is showing you his confidence. He's blocking out the hater. Niggas is already hating on him like how they hate on his daddy. It's not fair. But do you see him out there crying? Do you see my nephew crying? No, because he got wolf blood in him. Jerry West once said, he said, I don't care about being a dog. He said, I'm a wolf. Wolves eat dogs. I don't care about dogs. I'm going to stop saying the word dogs. I don't need dogs. I'm not going to say that no more. Scratch every time I've ever said the word dog. We about to have wolves out there, ladies and gentlemen. Jerry West, the logo himself, Mr. Clutch himself, Mr. Laker himself said, I don't care about being called a dog, because he was called a dog in his time. So I don't care about being called a dog. I'm a motherfucking wolf, and wolves eat dogs. And that nigga right, ladies and gentlemen. The Los Angeles, I introduced to you, the Los Angeles ugly ass motherfucking wolves. The T-Wolves need to change their name. We snatch your names, bitches. It's the Los Angeles motherfucking Wolves. Now that's what I'm gonna call them from here on out. I'm gonna fucking say Lakers on the front of their thing. I scratch that shit out and put Wolves up there and Laker font. Say I won't. We ain't got 17 chips for nothing, man. Up here talking that bullshit. Fake ass pseudo fans up here talking bullshit as if we ain't never got them chips. Like we don't got 17 of them things hanging up. And we would have had 18 of them things hanging up if it weren't for bitch ass Rob breaking up our goddamn team the next year over. Ladies and gentlemen, man, fuck that. No, we should have 19 by now. You know why? Because we already got 18, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of y'all that don't understand what I'm talking about when I say we already got 18, I'm talking about I count the NBL championship as well. Yes. When we was the National Basketball League, I count the NBL championship as a championship, ladies and gentlemen. Guess why? Because the shit is in history books, ain't it? I don't give a fuck if they start counting it from the golden era, count after the golden era started. No. So we already got 18 of them things, ladies and gentlemen. Stop horsing around. If you go on Google, Wikipedia, guess what it's gonna say? 17 in the modern era, or not the modern era, the era after the expansion, or whatever the case may be. And then what do we got? We got those motherfuckers. We got that one from the NBL before they start counting them, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't want to hear a goddamn thing. We got 18. Goddamn it, I said it. I said it because history said it. Hey, don't just take my word for it. History says Lakers got 18 championships. And somebody might say, well, how come we don't have 18 banners hanging up? Oh, but we do. We do. You just can't see it. But we got them up there. Somebody do me a favor right now and go on Wikipedia and look up the Lakers, right? Go do it right now because I can't do it. But do it right now. And you tell me how many championships we got all together. Does somebody do that for me and confirm it for me right now? Does somebody confirm that we got 18 total championships, counting the NBL one? Can somebody confirm that we got 19 conference titles? Can somebody confirm to us that we got 35 division titles? We got 1 cup. Can somebody confirm to me these numbers, please? Anybody? Somebody? I want somebody to confirm it to me, ladies and gentlemen. And Go James says, yeah, we keeping them flimsy ass niggas to the curb, snake ass niggas. And Jay the Scorpio says, why fans at Staples can't be more like the Garden in New York? Fans go hard for that orange and blue, big city or not. Excuse me, you damn Skippy nephew. But I'm gonna bring some civility back to this motherfucking city. That purple and blue go be all over the purple and gold will be all over the goddamn streets of LA. You know what I'm talking about? Ty Church said facts. Thank you for showing up to the channel, Ty Church. Always showing love. You know what I'm talking about? That's why he got his wrench now. Jay the Scorpio said LA Wolves. Give Minnesota their original name back. You damn Skippy. They can have that shit back. I'm talking about, goddamn lakes in LA anyway. It is a couple lakes out here, but no, nigga, wolves. You know what I'm talking about? Steve Goshoot, my damn twin brother, says, man, Dalton done. He done lost all his confidence. And all that is crazy. He's playing like he don't even care. And I'm hot with how he looked. Yeah, facts. Like, This is business, baby. This is Tinseltown. Get over that. So what? They traded just business. I wish they wouldn't have did it to their young man, but you soon understand Uncle Maze go walk you through the business. Like I was explaining to FYM yesterday. I said, bro, this is business. Stop bitching about what niggas is doing and not doing. This is business. Well, why they keep doing why y'all niggas complaining? Shut the fuck up. Stop complaining. It's the nature of business. You could tell who the motherfuckers ain't successful and who not, because you motherfuckers don't understand what shrewd business is. Listen, let me tell you something. If I'm a businessman and my son goes to the team, let's say my son went to the Lakers. I don't play in the NBA, but my son somehow ended up going to the Lakers, right? And I love the Lakers, and he loved the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? And the Lakers end up trading him for a better piece to suit their needs right then and there. I'm not gonna be mad at the Lakers. I'm still gonna be a Laker fan, and I'm gonna tell them, boy, don't you cry, don't you hang your head low. You better hold your head up high. Understand that this is a business. Now go to the next organization and ball the fuck out over there. Because if you are truly a baller, you're gonna ball wherever the fuck you are. Am I right or wrong? Stop bitching, talking about, man, they hurt my feelings. Man, it's business. In order for you to be successful, you got to get hurt sometimes. It's going to hurt. Think about it. Now it's education time for with Big Uncle, with Big Bro. Now it's education time, ladies and gentlemen. When you're younger and your bones start to grow, you got something called growing pains. Well, guess what? That has to happen in order for your bones to break through and bust through. And new tissue to break through and bust through. It's going to hurt. But you know what the benefits are? Benefits are you're taller, you're stronger, you're more durable now. If you bitched and cried and said, you know what, I don't want my bones to grow, God. I want to stay right here. We'd all be fucking midgets. My bones had to keep growing to get me to damn near 6'6". 350 pounds to hold up all this goddamn muscle wrapped around my goddamn bones. You can't complain. Don't complain. Get over it. You don't complain, you adapt. Bitches complain. Men adapt. Bronny got all that shit talked about him. Had a motherfucking cardiac arrest, laid out and died on the floor of the SC. If it wasn't for any students been around, he'd be gone. The kid wouldn't be here today. But by the grace of God, he's made it to 20 years old and he's out here playing the game that he loves. And his motherfuckers out here hating him that ain't never jumped over a stack of phone books before, but want to hate him because you hate his daddy. If he could get out there and improve every year and work on his improvement, then God damn it, you can too. Stop bitching and get your ass out there and play the game of basketball that you claim to love, and fuck the niggas trying to trade you. Show them, make them regret ever thinking about trading you. How do you do that? Go in there balling your ass out so that they'll regret that they ever thought about trading you. But if you stop, if you lose your confidence and play like you don't care, or play like you in your feelings, or play like you got something stuck up your ass, guess what? You're gonna be off this team faster than you was when they tried to trade you in the first place. We love you right now, Dalton Connect, but you got to get it together, son. This is Hollywood, baby. This is a doggy dog world. And since this is a doggy dog world, you got to evolve into a motherfucking wolf. Now, that's my lesson for you and any other youngster on that team. You come over here, you're under these bright ass lights, like chicken under a heating lamp at Popeyes. You're going to get cooked, you're going to get grilled, you're going to get baked, you're going to get broiled, you're going to get warmed up, heated up. You might get burned on the edges, but it's going to tighten you up for later for your success. You can't be successful if you don't fall first. All these rich motherfuckers out here, you think they just got rich out of nowhere? No, man, they parlayed they gift and they turned that shit into money. The Bible talk about gift being a talent being money. Y'all know the story about the man who buried his gifts, he's buried his talents? Go look up that story in the Bible. The man who buried his talents. What happened? God gave one man 10 talents. He gave another man 1 talent. The man with the 10 talents buried his talents. The man with the 1 talent utilized his talents and it brought him more talents. Talents is money, ladies and gentlemen. How do we know that? Because you get paid off your talent. Go out there and ask a bum why he ain't got no money. Because he ain't trying to get it. He out there walking around hoping you will give him some money, but that bum might have all the skills in the world. He might be a skilled painter. He might have been a skilled firefighter before. He might have been a skilled basketball player, skilled football, hockey, soccer player. But he didn't apply himself anymore, and he lost all that. Now he's a bum waiting on you to get some money so you can give it to him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in basketball, if you're a bum, you're not utilizing your talents to this full capacity. Do y'all understand the metaphor that I'm getting at with y'all? Do y'all understand the connection? We call people on the street that's begging for money bums because they don't want to use their full potential to get out here and get it on their own. We call people in the NBA and in sports, we call them bums because they don't want to use their full potential. They're in the NBA. They already done half the battle. Use their full potential to try to get better. Therefore, they bums. And the only difference between them is that they're physical bums with money. Bums on the street is mental bums without money. That's the only difference. But you give a bum out there on the street an opportunity. If he wants that opportunity, he takes it. He's going to parlay that opportunity into a bigger opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, what am I saying? Don't be a bum. Parlay what you know. Parlay your gift into money. I was a big kid coming up. Big, strong kid. Stronger than all the other kids around me. Stronger than my siblings. Something special was about that. I had a propensity for using these hands, throwing these bowls way before I even trained in boxing, or way before I trained in Kempo, or way before I went to go join the service. All that stuff did for me was made me super better with what I had. I already had hands before. I went to boxing that gave me skilled hands now. Now I could fight in the streets and organize sports. If I had a little bit of discipline then, the Marine Corps gave me more discipline. And then studying martial arts gave me even more discipline. Now I can educate you and fuck you up at the same time if you get a nigga out of line. I could defend my family. I parlayed my skills into a career protecting other motherfuckers who might not have had the skills I had, and using my sides. My sides equal plus skills equal talents. Talents equal money. And that's why I'm in the position I'm in today, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody can do it. Now, that's the non-basketball lesson of the day. But it ties into basketball. Everything we say and do in this life ties into one thing or another, ladies and gentlemen. So don't connect. Young man, we love you over here at the Lakers organization. The fans love you. We're more behind you than we are AR. But we need you to step it up, bro, or you got to get up out of here. Because one thing about us, we're not so emotionally tied or invested to you, well, we won't let your ass go. If you're not going to do what you need to do over here in the Laker uniform, and you know the history by now, you've been around Los Angeles, you studied the history, you heard from older people about the history. If you're not going to do that, we can love you. We can care about you. We can want what's best for you. But you have to go because we want to win. Fuck emotions when it comes to winning. Bronny, you could tell Bronny is on that nigga want to win, bro. He's attacking the rim with more aggressiveness. He already had the hops and jumping ability to do it, the athleticism to do it. You see how he's shooting a three with more confidence? I can't wait till he get to the NBA floor so we can see what he can do. Them motherfuckers won't be saying, oh, Bronny's only averaging 2 points a game. No, he's going to get out there with some more confidence. He attacked that rim with such veracity, I almost started crying. Oh, yeah, man, look at little nephew growing up. And it's even more amazing because we all watched Bronny grow up. Remember when LeBron was playing with Cleveland, he would bring Bronny onto the court with him, like, hold him up to the thing so he could dunk. And now this kid, right before our very eyes, is jumping off his own 2 feet, smashing the ball into the rim. LeBron ain't got to pick him up no more. Man, look at what we've seen. And y'all can't, there's no way we can't get behind this kid. When I see this kid getting hate, I turn to Bronny and look and see what he's going to do. And his reaction is stone cold. You know what? I'm just going to get out here. He still remained humble through it all. He backs his teammates up through it all. Man, Bronny's that wolf I'm talking about. He ain't no punk. He ain't folded somewhere talking about, yeah, you know, my first year I sucked. I hear all the chit chatter, people talking about me. No, when Bronny be talking shit back to the fans and talk shit to him, he was like, yeah, but is your chain real? I said, get him, nephew. And you better not let me go to a motherfucking arena, a game, and I hear motherfuckers talking about Bronny and they sit next to me. Nigga might fuck around and accidentally go to sleep. I might bend down and act like I'm tying my shoes and accidentally headbutt a nigga. Boop! Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Silly me. I must watch where I'm moving my head. No Bronny slander would ever be tolerated on my channel or no other channel. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go back up here to the comments right quick. The bandwagon says, count the G League chip in there too. You know what I'm saying? In season 2 tournament 2. Yeah, I count all those things, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Jay says, Jai, Lakers don't have dogs. Hey man, are you a Laker fan? Hey, bro, we about to. Yeah, I know. I said you can have your opinion. Hey, but look, man, we ain't gonna be smashing on our Lakers, man. Hey, man, people in the comment section, you better be careful, man. You on thin ice. People in the comment section, especially those dudes with those wrenches. You know what those wrenches is for? That's for tighten niggas up. And you better be careful up here, man. This is major level entertainment, bro. We don't tolerate Lakers slander up here, baby. Unless it's coming from one of us, and we talking about a certain player that needs to go. Watch your step, Jay. Watch your step. John the Scorpio says, yeah, Dalton been pissing me off lately, man. Yeah, facts. Goat James says slippers can hide their jerseys under the Laker jerseys, so they won't be so it'll be like they would they asked, hey, facts. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Jay the Scorpio says, who said that we have yep, man. Jai, you said the only pussy we have is Jenny. Lakers roster is filled with pussies and non-dogs. Hey, I'm going to let my people down there in the chat handle this lightweight up here. Hey, look, listen. Like I said before, man, on this channel, bro, I regulate everything up here that's negative, talking about my Lakers, especially if you're a Laker fan. I put Laker fake fans that talk bad about the Lakers because LeBron's on the team. I put them in the same category as enemies. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, somebody go ahead and handle my lightweight down there in the chat. So I ain't got to do it so I can focus more on the show. Raider Tweezy says, people need to understand it's a privilege to wear that goddamn jersey. You better be damn skippy. Matter of fact, if you a fan and you a fake fan, I better not catch you with a Laker jersey on. You don't deserve to wear that purple and gold. You understand what I'm talking about? And Jay the Scorpio says, we may have 1 or 2 dogs, maybe. Max just being honest, but Rob got to go to work to get the other dogs. In fact, you know what I'm talking about? You're right. We ain't got dogs. We got wolves. You know what I'm talking about? None. Not 1 or 2. He said none. Damn, this dude is totally hating. Jay, dude, Bron is a dog. Fuck you mean. You better get on him, nephew. Get on him. Jay, Bron ain't no dog. Man, somebody get this clown, though. You know what I'm saying? Coming back 3-1 takes dog, sir. Period. Facts. Jay, are you a LeBron stan? 3-1 done? 3-1 done? Laker uniform? No. Okay. I'm gonna let my nephew get him. Let nephew can handle him. You know what I'm saying? No nigga, diehard fan. It doesn't matter what uni he did it in. You sound like a troll, homie. Yep. Jay, he said keep trolling, homie. That's right. You know what I'm talking about? Get his ass. And he in danger. Matter of fact, hold on. Yeah. See? Y'all see what I just did, ladies and gentlemen? He's banned. He's banned. Jay was banned in all his comments. Yes, nigga. It wasn't no emotional move. It was a boss move. I don't take no slander up here on nobody on my team. As long as LeBron is on the team, you can hate him all you want to. But that nigga's on my motherfucking team. Ain't gonna be no slander on my Lakers at all. Talking about we ain't got dogs. Nigga, is you a Laker fan or you not a Laker fan? Because if you're a Laker fan and you saying some shit like that, you bringing the team bringing the team energy down. So get the fuck off my channel, nigga. I told you, this is what we does, ladies and gentlemen. See, I'm not like other channels. I'm not giving you a chance or a shot. Niggas diehards up here. The only motherfucker that's allowed to be up here that's not a Laker fan is Cuban Missile Crisis, ladies and gentlemen, because that's my little goddamn brother. Everybody else, you can't be like Cuba. You hear me? It's Lakers in 5 or nothing. You come over here talking that, spewing that hateful bullshit, I'm going to ban your ass. Now go time you out. I'm going to kick you off my motherfucking channel because, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I got to sacrifice subscriptions or whatever the fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. I do this shit for fun. This don't pay my bills. I do this shit for fun, to give myself a voice and to get a voice to those Laker fans that are diehard, that get tired of hearing bullshit, motherfuckers putting us down and talking about us. You know what I'm saying? We take pride in our team. No matter how fucked up they may be sometimes, we take pride in our team. But we ain't gonna let another motherfucker come around here or anywhere else and shit on our team like that. And it damn sure ain't gonna happen from one of the biggest diehard Laker fans there is. It's not gonna happen on my channel. Other people might allow it on their channel, whatever the case may be, because, you know, it brings more traffic in, it brings more people in. But I don't give a fuck about being famous on YouTube, nigga. I'm famous in the street. You come up here, kicking your ass off my channel. Now, come up here and like, share, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And Go James said, tried to tell his ass, LOL, about that slander. You see what happened, cuzzo? You see how niggas make me out to be a mean guy when I'm actually a nice guy? Did he think I wouldn't go kick it? Did he think we was playing when we said, hey, bro, ain't gonna be no slander over here? Ladies and gentlemen, from here on out, anybody that's a part of the Major Level Mafia, if you see a nigga up here that ain't like us, like Kendrick Lamar say, hey, you get that nigga one warning, and then I gave everybody up here, if you are a moderator, standard moderator, whatever the case may be, you have the right to permanently kick a motherfucker off my channel. I want to weed all the fake fans out of here, and I want all real fans up here all the time. Now, that's not to say us ourselves can't critique our team, because we can. We can more than able critique our team. But we're not going to have motherfucking straight up haters come up here talking shit. We ain't doing that. I want an all Laker fan channel around this motherfucker, or at least a Laker supporter or those who support us. You know what I'm saying? Like those non-Laker fan like Cuba himself. And Cuba's our brother from another channel. So, you know, we accept Cuba. But everybody else, hey, look, Major Level Entertainment ain't coming up here. I told you, those wolves that I'm talking about, I got them down in my chat too. And anybody with a tool, anybody, regulate that shit down there so I ain't got to. This is what I gave y'all ratchets for and tools for. Shit, nigga. I'm mean. I told y'all I quit school because of recess. Told y'all, man, don't let the fact that I be joking fool y'all. There's a reason why DJ say I'm the most diehard there is. It's the reason why. I don't play no games. I boot your ass off my channel, Major Level Entertainment style, baby. This is how we does this. I want diehard up here or nothing. And I'm diehard. Only we can critique us, not no bitches. Don't come up here. Take that shit to one of them bitch ass channels over there that's geared toward bashing us. Fake ass, flimsy ass motherfuckers, man. I'm not going for that shit this season. You stand 10 toes down with us, or you get plucked up by your feet and dumped on your ass. Now, go run and tell that. Bitch. Yeah. The bandwagon says, yo, Jay always on these channels hating Bron. I block all his ass. Hey, yeah, now he just got blocked again. JDR ass nigga. Jay the Scorpio, appreciate you, Hunk. Wanted to catch my first body over here. Yeah, man, that's what you do, man. Catch that body, man. Earn your keep. You got that tool, man. You got that tool. That means you got the power to knock a motherfucker off of here. I want to die hard over here, man. My little bro, man, anybody can come to Lakers of 5. That's little bro. That's why we love little bro, man. Anybody comes over. He let any kind of fan come over. They you know, we love that about him. He come over, even if they talking shit down in the chat, as long as they ain't been disrespectful to the chat, he'll let them. He'll let them talk shit. Hey, I got a different problem. See, I ain't nice like Balls. Remember that scene in Life, Hopping Bob? He was like, I ain't nice like Balls. See, me and Lil Bro got an understanding. Lil Bro is a little bit more lenient and tolerant. I ain't. I'm mean. I'm nasty. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm talking about? I represent the 10 Toe Down Committee, the council. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for showing up to Major Level Entertainment, man. Please, once again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way in or out of the channel, man. You can come up here, hit it anytime. It is free to subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. The only thing it costs is one finger push. Just boop, hit that motherfucking button, man. Anytime you see me get ready to go live, please hit that notification bell. I will be going live a little bit more often than I've been doing. And then I also, Major Level is getting ready to change a little bit because I'm starting to go live a little bit more. I kind of got it on the basic settings right now. That's why you don't see hear any of my music up or see any intros or whatever. It's just bare bones, me talking, me doing monologue, whatever the case may be. But I will be bringing a new Major Level Entertainment back with my own music, my own logos and stuff like that. You'll be hearing more from me, seeing more from me. I'll be able to bring more people up. I'll be doing more dialogue shows where I'll bring everybody up and let people come in and be able to get their issue off and talk or whatever the case may be as time goes on. I just got everything basic now because I'm not up here a lot. What's the point spending money, for a place I'm not really hardly on like that? But when I do like to come up here and get my issue off, I appreciate y'all coming over here being entertained for the hour, 2 hours that I'm on. That's why I'm called Major Level Entertainment. Come up here, get your laugh in. You know what I'm saying? Spew your shit, talk your shit down there in the basement. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm going to read your comments. We're going to laugh, man. We're going to get serious at times. But one thing I always want y'all to know from Big Bro, from Big Uncle, I'm always gonna give y'all the truth. It's the truth. It's gonna be raw. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be gray. But it's gonna be truth. I don't tell pretty lies. You understand what I'm talking about? Because I want you to feel better. I don't want you to feel better. If our Lakers is fucking up, I want you to feel bad. I want you to talk shit about it, so we can have an understanding that, hey, we Laker fans, it's all bad, but we still Laker fans. We die hard, 10 toes down until the casket drop into the ground. That's a bar. Thanks, Lewis, for writing that for me. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna come over here, you gonna get entertained, you gonna joke. I want y'all to go back and listen to this shit while you at the gym, while you at the office, while you with your girl, and maybe y'all could both get a laugh. You know what I'm talking about? Over a cup of Starbucks. You know what I'm talking about? Go down here. That's why it's Major Level Entertainment, because I'm here to entertain y'all, but it's always gonna be some truth in there. I want y'all to know that. Appreciate y'all for always coming up, showing your boy love. If you got a channel out there, you best believe I'm going to follow everything y'all do. If you're on IG, I'll be following you on IG. You know, we all got to support each other. This is what we does. Thank y'all for supporting me all the time. Please go give a shout out and subscribe and like Lakers in 5 channel. He's going live for the game tonight. I believe the game is 7 o'clock. Please go over there and join us. I shall be over there. You know what I'm saying? When I get finished doing things I need to do here. Go over there, subscribe to Lakers in 5. Also become a loyal, faithful member like your boy is. You got 3 different type of memberships over there. You got Lakers in 5, 6, or 7. If you're Lakers in 7, you know what I'm saying? That's the cheapest, membership to join. Lakers in 6 is the middle one. Lakers in 5 is $9.99. You got $9.99 laying around. You know what I'm saying? You was about to go buy a case of beer. Hey, man, put that beer down and go ahead and send it over there to Lakers in 5 and become a member right now. We're not asking you. We're telling you. Laker Girl 36, Lil Sis, man. Hey, please go over there and subscribe to her channel. She's always over here showing me love. She got some dope interviews coming down the pike. She's got a bunch of dope interviews that she already has over there. Please go look at her stuff. Go down there and leave a comment, man. Like, share, subscribe to her videos. Share her videos anywhere you are, on any platform you're on. Like all her videos. Subscribe to all her videos. You catch Major Level Entertainment up there sometime. I've been up there a couple times. I go over there. Go subscribe to those channels right now. As always, I like to leave y'all, man. You know, peace and blessings. Thank y'all for showing up again. I pray that y'all go out there and get blessed by somebody today and every day. I pray that in turn, somebody turns around and you're able to bless somebody as well. You know what I'm talking about? On behalf of the Major Level Mafia, it's your boy, your brother, your cousin, your best friend. Or in Steve Goshoot's case, your twin brother, Big Major. Peace and blessings, y'all. I'm out.